How's it going, Pokemon fans? CJ here from the JollyMonz YouTube channel. And I'm doing today's videos just because, normally this would be Shane's day, but life got in the way. I'll just leave it at that. So I'm here, and I'm playing a deck that I've been interested in for a long time. And I feel like it's just now getting a little bit more popular in this new standard format after rotation. And that is Xerneas Break. I've wanted to play this deck, and it honestly just looks so fun, and it is fun. Obviously, you need your Xerneas, and this is what kind of makes the deck, it's what gets the deck going. It's not the attacker, but you need it to get it started. Geomancy, choose 2 of your bench Pokemon, and for each of those, you attach a fairy energy from your deck to it. So you go 2-3 turns of Geomancy, get a bunch of energy on board. And this is just some great acceleration. It's not like Turbo Dark where you have to, use max elixirs. Although, spoiler, we do play max elixirs. And then it's kind of like Yveltal and Volcanion, where you do damage, but you get less energy. Like each of them do 1 energy from the discard, but they do damage. This doesn't do any damage, but you grab 2 energy from your deck. So more energy, just for no damage. I think it's a fair trade. And I forget about this attack. Rainbow Spear, 2 fairy energy, 1 colorless, 100 damage, discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. You probably won't be using that often, but it's there just in case. I haven't used it yet, but I imagine there will be a scenario one day where I might need to use it. Your main attacker is Xerneas Break. I wonder if I can get it an easier way to read. Nope, okay. I'm just going to tilt my head sideways here. 2 fairy energy, 20 damage times the number of energy attached to all of your Pokemon, not just fairy. So as you can see, already see right here, we play DCE. Just because it's 2 more energy for this attack, so why not? And then the only other Pokemon we play are one Oranguru. Just because why not? This card's actually been pretty good in here. For your turn 1 Bridges, which are actually pretty important in this deck, there might be some situations where you already have 2 of your Xerneas in play. Or you might even just get one with Ultra Ball. So being able to bridge it for Xerneas Oranguru, it's pretty good. It prevents late game ends to stall you out. We can attach EXP share to it. We do play EXP share. To potentially attack with Psychic. I've done that once or twice in a slow game. Not on camera, but I've done it. On the off chance you do attack with it, it's 60 plus 20 for each energy attached to the opponent's active. So, not bad. 2 retreat costs. EXP share, pretty easy to... If you attach an EXP share, it's very unlikely to get stuck on the active. And then 3 Lele. Just because, Lele is a really good card. It's another decent Pokemon that can attack with any energy. And go for the turn 1 Bridget. I'll go ahead and go for the supporters. I go ahead and mention the Bridget. We play 2 of them. Just because it's pretty important to get a bunch of Pokemon in play turn 1 before you start using Geomancy. So we play 2 of them. Plus there might be some situations where late game, after you've lost like 1 or 2 Xerneas, you can put them back into the deck, bridge it, grab both of them out at the same time. So it's pretty good early and late game. Draw supporters, we have 4 Sycamore. Of course, this card's just good. 4 N. Draw new cards if you don't want to discard anything. Slow our opponent down if they're way ahead on prizes. Just an all-around good card. And then 3 Guzma, just because... all the supporters we play are just generically good supporters. There's nothing really techie right here. And that's actually it for the supporters. Items for Max Elixir, look at the top 6 of your deck, grab an energy if it's there, and attach it to a basic bench. Just more energy acceleration. This plus Geomancy gets energy in play pretty quickly. Rescue Stretcher and Super Rod. We do 1 Rescue Stretcher, 2 Super Rod, just to shuffle stuff back into the deck. We can go through a lot of Pokemon because we're a one price attacker, and I guess it's like kind of a stage 1. It's a break. So we can use Rescue Stretcher to either shuffle 3 Pokemon back in or just pick up like a break if we can't find a second one after they knock out one. And then Super Rod to shuffle stuff back in, and it can also do energy, which is pretty relevant at times because our energy count does matter. For Ultra Ball, just another generically amazing card. I love Ultra Ball. It's my favorite card in the game. Stadium, Fairy Garden. I kind of wish there was a 4th one in here. I might even consider finding room for a 4th one. We're only playing 3 right now. Just because, you know, free energy is really nice. I don't think it needs a 4th one. But I have run into situations where I got stuck because I couldn't find a Fairy Garden. So I might try a 4th one, but it might not be necessary. It's kind of just, what's the term I'm looking for? It would be nice to have, but it's not necessary. For Choice Band, just because sometimes hitting the numbers can be kind of hard. A lot of the stuff that we run into nowadays is kind of bulky. Gardevoir is like 230. That would require 12 energy to be in play if I wanted to one-shot it without a Choice Band. That is very unlikely to happen. So Choice Band, we only need to hit 200, 10 energy, much more viable. And then EXP share just to keep our energy in play. We will get knocked out. Xerneas Break is relatively frail at 150. And we don't want to lose our energy, so EXP share to keep our energies in play, keep the damage going. 12 Fairy Energy to fuel the attacks, of course. We do need a lot of Fairy Energy, that's why there's 12. Would I play more? I don't know if I'd play more than this. Yeah, I think 12 is a decent number. Maybe 13, but I don't know about that. And then 3 DC just because it can help bump up your numbers a little bit more. Xerneas Break says any energy. So non-fairy energies do count, which is why these are in here. It can also kind of help with Rongaroo or Tapu Lele if you want to attack with those. So, and that will be all for the deck profile. Relatively straightforward. It's a simple deck. You get a bunch of energy in play, you keep them in play, you keep attacking, you give up only 1 prize for each of your Pokemon. Unless they go out of your way to take your Lele, which that's good for you. Yeah, pretty fun deck. And I can't really think of anything like matchup wise to say. No, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Be sure to check out the link below in the description where it will take you to the games I played with the deck. I'll just leave it for that. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, stay jolly.